And I kind of want to, if you could help bully him, push him to keep that price as low as possible, because we may be tempted to actually do that as phase 4 so that we don't have to deal with that bullshit after close.
It's not bullshit.
I mean, the mess.
Yeah, we're making a home. None of us.
Wait, hold on, go back. We might do what now?
We might want to do that
I just heard bullshit. I didn't even hear the rest of what he said because he
we
said.
might want to do that as a phase 4.
Oh, you might want to do the pool like as part of farm.
Yeah, maybe.
That's where you threw me off. I understand. I understand. This has nothing to do with.
Oh, okay.
What are you worried about this?
Okay.
This is necessary. You guys accepted?
I am. We are.
I'm gonna take you on a tour of your house. I'll let Michelle know.
Oh, jeez, I feel bad that I believe it.
You're not doing anything. Basically what I'm gonna do, so I have your whole house design. I'm gonna walk you through it, just to
Okay.
kind of give you an overview. You can tell me you hate everything you can, you can tell me you don't want to change things. I'm not gonna get offended, but I just wanna kind of take you through the whole thing so you kind of understand the intent behind the design of all this.
Cool.
I do also have, we're trying to kind of incorporate AI into some of the design stuff, so we're trying to work on it, helping out with some of it, and like, it doesn't kind of work, and I feel like there's too many disclaimers to explain why, well, this isn't my business, but some of it actually does, and it gives you a good idea of kind of the overall look of it, kind of like a picture. Obviously, it's not gonna be an exact science, but it does actually help, like, with some of it, so I'll show you some of those pictures too as I'm watching. But I'm excited, sounds great.
And where do we do it all in this room?
We do it all in this room, but like if you have anything you're like, I want to see that in the house, like you can take that to we really absolutely do that. I think some of the AI pictures definitely help kind of envision that. I have a lot of time we're pointing to pictures like, well, that's your living room, so this is gonna be here, this is gonna be here, so it helps in essence, I think,
Cool.
to kind of understand it a little bit better. And I can kind of.
I know she kind of liked the kitchen counter, the one in the model.
No, actually.
No, I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, we were just kidding.
I'm just kidding. I incorporated, they used a lot of like the inspiration from that model, because I think you guys like that model, but I wanted to tone down the grays, bring in some more textures, make it a little more personalized.
Not so cold.
Yeah, I wanted it to be a little warmer, and like the secondary bathrooms, I did kind of simple stuff, but just still like elevated, but not like crazy expensive, but just like nice look. So I'm excited.
We're
I'm
excited.
excited. Don't look at my
Oh, that's something
You don't
tell me.
look over there. Don't go over
You
there.
start a sentence with don't, and that's when
That's
you
exact.
I just want to see if you would.
He's so
Don't look
funny.
at that stuff over there.
He's so funny. I told him we were working with my Tom, so you know, kind of.
Oh God, the story.
This is like 15 years.
Yeah, this I know exactly when she said best friend.
You're like, what you gonna
They live in Madeira Canyon.
And
This is
I'm
my law firm
trying-
partner also lives in this neighborhood, so I always make fun of her for being on the other side of the world.
It feels like it. So my son used to play baseball, and I'm like, they're like, oh, they're people there. Where is that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why am I going down to the deep
There's no cell
depths of
tower.
Henderson? Like, there's nothing there.
So there used to be really, it's still bad. So I actually just talked to Tony about it in my law firm partner.
Yeah.
Literally 2 days ago on the phone, because it's just left for Greece yesterday. Well, we see it. But I was like, dude, does your neighborhood still suck for cell coverage?
Right.
And he's like, yes.
Seven Hills used to. Like when I moved there, there was no cell coverage, and I had to get Sprint ports. They gave me like a little.
Yeah, we had a cell tower too, and that's what he still uses.
I don't have to use it anymore. I don't find. Although when I had Verizon, nothing worked in my house. I called them. My ex-husband had Verizon. His phone wouldn't even ring. They're like, well, we tested it at St. Rose and Seven Hills and Berkeley, and it works fine. And I'm like, we don't live there.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't guarantee it in a house. I'm like, you need your great coverage. You don't like. Why would we pay so much money for something?
The Wi-Fi calling with T-Mobile.
Yeah, my T-Mobile, I have a good experience with T-Mobile. My work phone's Verizon. I feel like my T-Mobile works awful better than Verizon.
But yeah, basically I did exactly what she told me not to. It's
said
like,
she
can I have your
was sensitive.
Wi-Fi because my phone isn't
No,
working?"
you didn't say that.
What did I
I
say?
said children sensitive about where they live, so let's not go there. You know, they're inviting us over. That's right.
Like, don't they find where they live?
Yeah. So then the first thing he does, she's like, "Hey guys, you made it! So happy to have you guys." And he's like, "Hey, wow, this is really the movies. Do you have do you have cell coverage here?
Shut up, I did not.
Yes, you did. And I'm like,
You're
looking
so
at him,
mean.
and I just wanted to.
I knew you were mean to me, but I know you're mean to everybody.
I wanted to disappear. I was like, the only
Thank
thing
you
I
for
told
that.
you not to say is the first thing you say to the lady. Like, oh,
Wow, Rochelle, don't laugh.
I know. That's what I'm going to the store.
No.
Anyways.
We're not that.
I was like, don't look at that table. He's like, yeah, she goes, don't ever tell me, don't. Stop kidding.
Thank you. Sir.
Yes.
I don't want
We're very true service. That's what you're mean to me, then I'm not gonna help you.
to. Never mean to. It's a love-hate relationship.
It is, okay, it's fine, we're good. You know, and if you do want beer when you're done with your beer, there's some here. Should you decide you want champagne, wine, or anything
Yeah.
else, we have all that as well,
Thank you.
whenever you want. Okay, so, let's take over here.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm just gonna kind of walk you through it and go through it all, and then we can go back and revisit any and everything that you want to. Like I said, I kind of took the inspiration a little bit from the model, and then changed it a little bit.
Can I leave this
You
with
can go wherever you want.
Okay.
So, starting in the main area, the kitchen. These would be on your lower cabinets. This is kind of visual. This is an AI picture. It's not an exact science again, but it at least gives you an idea of the look of it. So what I did was put these on the lowers, these on the uppers. These are actually the cabinets that are in the model. These are not the cabinets in the model. They're a little more toned down. I feel like the model ones are a lot very red. This is a little bit softer. I actually really like the green on these as well. Doing this on this countertop here, which this is actually on the perimeter in the model, but I kind of like the opposite and something a little brighter because I feel like this brightens it up.
This is what we have in our current home.
This exact design? Yeah. Oh my god.
The
Okay,
same
we're gonna
colors.
start over.
The island in the middle
It's
is
dark.
this.
What's it called? Anita or something?
I'm gonna read you your whole design now.
Madras? Madras?
Do you like your current home?
We love our
Maybe
home.
I got it. Maybe I got in your head too much.
It's exactly this, actually.
Yeah. And
Well,
the
yeah,
lighter,
this is
yeah,
brand new.
very
This is the
similar.
quartz. It does have warm colors. What I really liked about this whole feel though is especially with the black and gold, we're kind of pulling like the warm and the darks, but not making it look really dark. Where like I feel like that kitchen definitely looks very dark, a little darker, a lot more gray. I kind of try to take some of that out of it. And again, we can go back and revisit all this again if you don't want the same kitchen that we have.
It'd be nice to have something different.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
So for the flooring downstairs, I think this, it would actually be a 24 by 48. It's a satin finish, but it does have like a texture to it. What I love about it is I feel like
It's
it
not
almost
too
looks
porous,
like
though,
stone.
right?
No, it's a porcelain, but it gives you the look of a stone, which is really nice because it's kind of got texture and a little bit more depth.
Can I see it?
Yeah, absolutely.
The issue I have with Sutton Tile, like our current one at our home, is it's porous, so the dirt like gets stuck in it.
Oh, really? Do you have stone or do you like?
It's porcelain, but this is nice. It's smoother, but
Yeah.
yet it has grip. Like
Yeah, so it's not, I think when you get like the polished surfaces, you start to see everything on it. Sometimes the matte surfaces are almost the same. I like the
Yeah.
satin because it's.
Ours is too matte.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I do like that this one's in between, but I love the texture on it, just like really gives it depth. So it's got kind of warm, it's got some warm undertones in it, it's got some lighter tones, it's not too dark, not too light. It has a little bit of grayish color, but I also feel like it has this some warmth that pulls with everything else, which we would change. And then, again, you have this in your sink.
But ours is this was Shem. Oh, this
This
is
is Shem, yeah, yeah, this is the one we did.
No, I love it. I've been looking at faucets
Love
because
it.
we had
Literally.
literally a week ago we had a leaky faucet in our kitchen, so
Oh,
we
really?
replaced it. I'm like, we're not gonna spend money on this faucet. Like, I'm already spending on this.
You're like, no more, I'll just take this.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't-
then we'll get bored of it.
Yeah, that's true, I don't want that.
No, we
Then it'll
just,
be the exact same
Yeah.
kitchen.
it's hilarious.
I have to bring you pictures.
I should have you know, you gave me no, you never showed me a picture of your kitchen, I think that's kind of funny, I'm like, so you said I knew you, I guess you did.
You do, you do.
We'll find it.
I'll find a picture, yeah.
So for the stairs, and again, we can revisit there. This is what I did for the stairs, just to kind of warm it up.
The box.
Yes,
This is the
so
box
you have the
stair.
frame box stairs, but just be the color of the treads. Because I think you don't want to go too close to the color of your floors, you want it to kind of warm it up.
And then that's
A
the
little
lighter
bit, but it starts
basket.
to me still looks really different just because it's like the full backsplash
Yeah.
and like it's a different kitchen,
Yeah.
different cabinet, so
Yeah.
like you we've got light cabinets.
Oh, we had the dark brown, and in 2020, I was like, let's.
Resurfaced.
Oh, funny. Well, the brown would be on the lowers, the gray would be on the top, so it's similar to what the
Okay.
look of that is, just not as red with the lower cabinets, the same of the others. But again, we can come back and revisit.
Would it make sense to go light on the island and dark on the back? Could we do it that way?
You could, the only thing I would say about that is then if you wanted to continue the backslash up, you're gonna have a dark backslash unless we do something different on the backslash.
Oh.
And I think you guys are leaning towards lighting a
Maybe
countertop.
the one reason I had like the darker island and the lighter, because that's like a pop in the room. Like when it's light, it's everything just, I feel, just blends in. But if you have like that as a center, the island is the darker color, then that's how I envisioned like when we redid our color.
And then like in Dana Point, what do we have? We have a light island and a darker or something?
No, we have gray and white. Gray island, light gray.
Because the one thing I like about the Dana Point Island is that the water spots and the fingerprints don't show up. Like in our current island,
Right.
we did ceramic, which was a mistake.
Yeah.
But the contractor convinced us.
Just-
No, ceramic,
So slab.
ceramic slab, which was a mistake.
So every smudge, every
Every-
waterfront, everything shows, and I'm like always.
But the
when I
day after the
always-
cleaning lady comes,
Wiping it down.
that evening, it's like you see fingerprints.
Right,
away.
you see. But I found that like, there's granite, there's all that stuff, my friend used to have a black iron nose because of the next door, the only thing that I felt like made it always look good.
And we don't wanna do granite.
Yeah, this isn't granite, this is a quartz.
Okay, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, so we can, again, we'll come back and revisit it if you want. The fireplace, what I was looking at was doing this on the face of the fireplace, which this is actually really pretty, so with a good texture, with this on the hearth, so kind of like. So the reason I had this on the island was kind of to tie in with that, because you have the lighter floor, so this would be the hearth, this would be the fireplace, and then the island is kind of tying in and giving you visual, like, just sort of balancing it. It's hard to see this, like, how it really looks, 'cause like I said, it's hard to capture that texture when you actually see it. I actually saw it in a model up in. What is that? I like searched it out and we're just trying to find it. So going back to.
What's
What
this?
is this?
That would be the railing for the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just the, like, underneath, you know, how you have the bar underneath, that's the same one we have in the model, this is just a different color. I don't like to go too dark or too light with the stairs, just because, like I said, there's a little bit of pop. I do have this at the moment going in your upstairs, I feel like it gives a little more warmth to the upstairs to have a wood feel. It is LVP, so it's waterproof, you don't have to worry about spilling on it, you don't have to worry about acclimation, you know, just in terms
So
of
is this a
like
vinyl plank?
humidity. Yes, it's vinyl plank.
She's just like trying to like that.
This is actually hardwood, which we don't do hardwood anymore because it's just so hard, but we had
Yeah.
80 monitors in here, and they're all at like 11%, so we just don't want to do hardwood after we don't have enough humidity.
Like we did engineered wood, but
Yeah.
that shows a lot
And
of
that's what
wear and
this is.
tear.
Yeah,
It shows a lot of wear.
it shows where the LVP just wears really well, you can put it in bathrooms, you don't have to worry if something spills something, it's just a lot more comfortable.
You wouldn't
love
do this
the-
upstairs?
You absolutely could,
Is it costlier?
it's actually less expensive to do the LVP.
It's cheaper to do this?
Yes, I was trying to.
No, yeah. I just-
I don't know, for me, like, I love the feel of the wood, like in bedrooms and things, just to me, it feels a little more homey, a little
Yeah.
warmer, it's kind of like your space up there, but we can absolutely do this out there too.
No, I do like the feel of.
It's warmer. But the master and the master
Yes.
bath would all be
Yes.
this.
So
This
you're
would be
all
one
of
thing.
them.
So, yeah, so you actually, your bedrooms is with master downstairs.
So this would be all downstairs and this would be all upstairs?
Correct, and then this would be on the stairs, so again, this kind of, it's just.
What about the stairs going to the penthouse?
They would be this,
That'd
you
be
have the
that.
solid wood, yes. So you have the solid wood thread in all of those areas, but that would be in the other areas.
from the penthouse to the bathrooms,
Yes.
everything.
So then going to the great room. What's looking at for your cocktail bar is, sorry. So I did the same cabinets, the same kind of layout as the kitchen, so these on the lowers, the dark on the uppers. This on the countertop and then this on the backsplash. Just felt like it gave kind of a full vibe for your bar. It's a leather finish and you've got the mirror.
I see that with that sink because we did that sink, right?
Of course,
Was it that sink?
you did.
In the great bar, yeah.
So you have the sink, but you have the, you have the black faucet. So kind of put this, and get that finish on top, which is nice. I do like that.
Do you have a bigger size or do they have to be this size?
This is the only size that's supposed to be.
I like this.
Will this last long term? For the look?
I mean, if you're not gonna throw things at it.
No, I'm talking about,
Like
as
the
far-
style of
The
it?
style, is it
I
gonna
think
be
so.
more of that?
I don't think it's,
Okay.
but I think the smoky, I don't know, to me, it's the black.
That's nice. I like this.
And then how far does the backsplash go?
So-
Up
It would go.
to the just lower panel?
It goes, so there's,
Oh, so go to the,
yeah, so it's on that whole back, and then you have the shelf on
what's the stone on this one?
it. It's this right here.
Could we do this on the kitchen too, or no?
You could, I looked at doing this in the kitchen, I wasn't sure.
Kitchen
Long
where?
The island. Just taking a different look from our current house.
Yeah, no, it's funny, cause that's one of the things I looked at.
So currently, where do we have this on the?
She's proposing it
Your
here.
regular bar, yes.
I'm saying swap it out, or,
Well, you could also do the same in both
Yeah.
those areas, they're in similar areas. So if that was that, you have that, and that splash.
That really looks nice. I like it.
So like with the kitchen,
and this is also quartz?
yes.
I kinda like this look, I don't know if it matches.
I'm actually really looking at the reds and the browns because we don't have, I don't have that.
Which one?
Oh, quartzite, sorry, thank you, it's quartzite, I apologize, thank you for that.
This is quartzite.
It's quartzite.
What's the difference in quartz and quartzite?
Quartzite's more of a natural material. It's like Taj Mahal, which we use all the time in kitchens, it's quartzite.
Are you talking about?
One was marble.
No, Taj Mahal's a quartzite. You say quartzite. It's a
You're
quartzite.
talking about the wood of it?
Yeah. Because then if we pick that, then things will change. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, we're basing all of this off of
This,
this and, yeah.
that's the stair.
Oh, yeah,
This is
so
the cabinet.
this and this, we're basing all these, so I really do feel we should.
Do you have another cabinet we could look at? Do you have something similar to that cabinet millwork, the reddish brown?
I do.
You see that?
Because, yeah, I'm saying if we go for that, then you're gonna, then you can't pick.
That's
Very similar.
They're very similar, this just isn't as red as it
I think this would go with this if you wanted to choose. We did on it.
You do?
I don't know.
You.
My only concern is that this has a lot of movement as well. So you have a lot of movement here, you have a lot of movement here, I'm just worried about clashing each other.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted something a little more simple for the opposite iron.
Or could we go less busy here on this one?
You could, but that's usually kind of, especially if you're doing like a backslash where you really want to see the wrap back there. But you definitely could, it just would be for.
I just feel like my focus always goes on the island when I'm in the house, and this one I'm sorry, I'm bored of it after
Yeah, no,
6-7 years now.
Oh, if I knew you had it, wouldn't I?
But do you have other options for us to look at
I have tons of options, I just think that we probably would just refocus and change what we're doing here in the future. Just because with this, it's what we want, you know, what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could definitely fix it.
Yeah, I definitely like this better than this. So.
Or could we do this on the back?
Why would you do that?
I'm
This is a nicer, I feel like this would be a nice, you know, for island, this would
I'm
be
really throwing a
nice.
wrench here.
Why are you talking? I'm just kidding. Alright, let's do this, let's put this on hold.
Let's put this on hold back
Let's
to
go through the
the.
rest of the house and then we'll go back.
Okay,
Yes.
fair, that's
Let's
very.
do that.
Stop derailing my program.
Yes.
You know, I gave you instructions and you literally just ignored my
Yes.
instructions and I don't know how to feel about
Hey,
it.
you don't have to live with them.
I don't, I have to deal with them a lot though, we have so many appointments, like so many things, let's be involved in like everything.
Yeah,
I feel like we've had to spend a lot of time.
we're family now.
We basically are family now, that's why I can like tell you these things.
Yes,
Like
no,
stop
we love
talking
it.
and continue on the
Let's
program.
continue.
Okay, let's go to your powder room, okay? How about that? Or do you want to go back there?
No, no.
I'm just kidding.
And then out of curiosity.
No, I totally get it. Like, if
if-
you, I didn't know, I had no idea you had that in your house. I'll be honest, I normally the countertops are the first thing, like, that's my very first thing.
Yeah.
The countertops were the very last thing I chose in your house because I was struggling so much with what I wanted to do. Because there is like a countertop I love, but I'm like, my neighbors have it, I don't want you to have it, I want you to have something special, I want something unique, and then it's what you have in your house. I'm a psychic, actually. You are? Alright, let's go to your powder room. We're gonna come back.
And for some of these other bathrooms and stuff, do you have anything that you'd recommend on builder grade? Okay, I'll let you go through this.
First of all,
I'll
this
start.
is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through the presentation, and then I'm gonna show you the pricing, and then we can talk about it.
Okay, that's fair. That's beyond,
Okay, good. I think I'm being fair.
beyond.
This is what happens when you're dealing with an attorney, like, we have to negotiate over here. I have to negotiate everything. Okay, going into your powder room.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I
Let's do
love
it.
you.
I love you.
I love you.
Oh, I love
Okay,
this.
so coming into here, these cabinets, throwing a little earthy in there.
I love it. Little
We're
emeralds.
done, we're done,
Look at that.
done.
And then this on the back.
What was the color of the sink, do you remember?
The sink is black.
What? Good.
Yeah, the fixtures in the sink are black. Or the sink is black, and I think we actually did champagne.
Yeah.
Good work. And then this would go on the backsplash and go actually above and below the countertop. And I don't have a picture of that only because I picked something else out and I didn't like the price, so I vetoed your price before you even saw it, FYI.
Could we just see what the powder room looks like, just to get an idea where you could show us where this would go?
Just kidding. Yes, of course. Hold on, wait, where's my, I need my other, devices. Here we go.
What's porcelain?
Yes. It is porcelain. So they're 1 by 24 inches of porcelain. I think we didn't do.
Oh, okay, that's fine, we don't need a photo.
And it is below, above and below.
Cool.
So you have like the wood look underneath there, the cabinets and the. That would look pretty classic, that's the same.
Great.
I feel like it's stunning, it's like your pattern is kind of like a wow factor. Thanks, Bonita, how'd you like something?
Finally.
And thanks, Rochelle. Alright, let's go out of the powder room. Let's go into your master bath.
I'm excited.
So, are you excited? Are you sure? Okay, so in your master bath, I changed up the cabinets a little bit, something a little lighter, something a little softer. This on the countertop, so this is the look of a Taj Mahal, but it's actually a quartz, so it's a little more consistent. So this is would go on the countertop. You would have this on your backsplash, so this would go up the wall in the vanity. Okay. In your shower,
Will this go below too?
I believe so, let me check.
Okay.
So it can, if it's not already priced that way, we could do it that way. I think I didn't do it because I don't think that you necessarily need to do it in the powder room, it's a little bit different. This would go on your back wall, so that big wall in the back, like as you're facing where you have your bench.
Oh,
You guys' shower's a little bit different, but so that back wall would have this. This would go on the side walls. These are actually 24 by 48, so these would be on the side walls. this would be on the bench itself. So this is kind of, you would show this on the bench and this on the back wall. Unfortunately, the rendering they did for the master doesn't look like your master, so it's very confusing for me. Just because the bench is in the wrong place, the material's in the wrong place, so it's, and we can go over there. What I'd probably best to do is we can take this over to the house, and that way I can kind of show it to you in the actual shower.
Yeah.
So basically, this would go on sidewalls, this would go on the back wall, this would be on your bench, it would go on your niche shelf, this would be in the pan. So it gives it kind of like a little bit of a spa vibe, because you also have the champagne in your bathroom, so I feel like all together it just
This,
gives it a
this
soft
is, this will be where?
in the shower pan.
The floor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the floor of the shower.
Yeah, like currently in our,
We have a black one.
we have a black one in the downstairs shower.
Well, you're sick of the black, so we're gonna go
Yeah.
white.
I love it.
Yeah.
No, we have this in Dana Point too, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
I'll just
master
recreate
shower.
all your houses I've never seen or even knew you had. You didn't even tell me you had a house in Dana Point, now you're having
Condo,
things
yeah.
with it.
We have a condo.
Maybe I'm just a stalker and I know about all your houses.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at all of them.
It's by the
We
beach.
we were actually just there this
Saturday
weekend.
after like 4
So-
months. We haven't been there in 4
So now
months.
everything's fresh, right?
Yeah.
Because we did
Nice.
that,
So going into your laundry room,
Okay.
this is, you know what you're really happy about? The laundry room's one of the most expensive areas for cabinets and countertops for whatever reason. This is included, this is included, we're not spending any money here. You have
Yes.
And then this you will spend money on, but it gives a little bit of an interesting, nice pretty look to it. I know it's a laundry room, but it is a big laundry room and it gives it a really pretty look.
Where would this go behind the sink?
Let me show you. I don't like really how it shows in the picture in terms of like, you can't see the definition and the background on it, but you can get an idea of how it's in there. So basically we have that. It's just not really showing these cabinets because there's texture on both of these things you don't really see, but that's the area that it would go in. Yeah, I think it's a lot prettier in person, obviously, because you get the linen there, and this even like you can see it's got like that nice like crackle texture to it.
What about behind, you would never do anything behind the washer and dryer.
I don't think you need to. I think you're just spending money that you don't need to spend. If you want to spend it, I'll let you, but I'm not spend it. I'll never stop you.
And that countertop's the included one?
Yes,
Okay,
including
cool.
countertop, including cabinets.
Perfect.
Which these, like I said, besides the kitchen, the laundry room is the most expensive area for cabinets. I think they're like $5,000 in the laundry room. So for me, I'm like, it's a laundry room.
Yeah.
Let's save money where we need to save money.
And you wouldn't do handles on the tops cabinets?
We don't do them. They're all
Alright.
push. Yeah, they're all push latch.
Cool, perfect.
Push latch.
Let's go to the next
Or
room.
push latch. Okay, going into the primary
Yes.
suite. So this is the one downstairs. So they did this show. Sorry. They showed this in a master, so this is not what the shower looks like, but you should see material. This would be on the walls. So going horizontally, 12 by 24. This would be on the countertop. This would be the cabinets. And then the pan is actually the same material, comes in a hexagon. So again, it's not the exact shower, but you kind of get the idea of how it feels. It's a very soft kind of travertine feel to it.
Which shower is this? The downstairs?
The downstairs bathroom, yeah, the guest room now. Since your daughter's decided they're moving upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Interesting.
I think what hit Kamaya, the older one, when we said you're gonna be alone upstairs. She's like, I'll take my sister upstairs and she can.
I can't wish she could. It's like the best room in the whole house.
I think
That's
she's
not
gonna.
hers to give, so.
But I think she's gonna.
Do you think she just said that because she knew you guys are gonna give it to her?
Not.
No.
I think she's gonna planning on sharing that room, like the first
Yeah.
V1.
I think she wants one shared and one her own.
Yeah.
Knowing her,
She's gonna have
That's
one
what
and a
she's
half
going
room.
for.
Yeah, that's what
so she's
She has a system
She's
to
doing
it.
manipulated
stuff in the
everyone to
junior
saying, like-
suite.
So you've taught her well.
Yeah, that's all.
She's already learned negotiation
Yeah.
and, yeah.
manipulation.
Yeah.
And what's the other word? The,
Yeah.
bluffing, whatever it is you do.
Yeah.
All
Thank
the
you.
things.
I love it. I feel like we need to pull our contrast.
Hold on, let me call Kim.
Jeez, I'm scared of Kim more
No,
than
or
anyone.
you can just move in with dad and I can do this alone.
Oh my gosh.
I'll do that. Oh, where's Don? Where's Dom?
We can call him, he's downstairs. Alright, so going into your second floor counter. I know we talked about you weren't doing a lot in there, you're not gonna use it as much, so I didn't do a backsplash in there. I normally always do it in the powder room, but I didn't. I just did this countertop, which is kind of similar to that, but it's got the blues and the copper to the gold. It's very, very neat. These are not the cabinets. It shows, it's actually these cabinets. I'm not sure control with black. But that kind of gives you a look, it'll just have the 6-inch splash on it. And actually don't go on the sides either, they're just
Okay.
What color is the sink? Is there? We did the normal white or I can't remember.
I think so. I have that over here. I know we went more simple on that. We did a black faucet, but I think we did a base, I think we did the included sink in there for some reason. So I think that was one of the areas where you're like, I don't really use that as much. I don't have the need to have anything too crazy in there. Yeah, we just did the included sink, and then we did just a black faucet with it instead of the recipes. Go into your bar. So this is the Skyloft bar. We'll do something a little more fun, more exciting. Not the wood cabinet, so we'll be doing these cabinets. This countertop, which also has kind of a in it, and then this on the backsplash. So the cabinets don't look great in here, but at least you can kind of get a visual of a little bit what it looks like. Just doesn't really capture this.
This is easy to maintain.
What is this? What is the material?
It is a third floor type material. And I mean, it depends, you're gonna have a countertop on here, so obviously you're not putting anything on there. It's a little more fragile than, say, the wood looks. It just kind of depends on how you're utilizing it, but I don't know how much you're doing on there, you know what I mean? If it's, we have some bars where it goes on a countertop, and I'm like, don't ever leave it on a countertop, because we set it on, we have issues with it. But with this, you're gonna have a solid quartz countertop here, so you're not really setting it.
And is this more expensive than the
No,
wood?
it's the same price. Yeah, all of our upgrade cabinets are the same.
And what's the included one?
The included ones are those up there.
I was just, and we can talk about it when we get to pricing.
Yeah,
See if we
absolutely.
can save money. Because it's not a high traffic area.
It's not a high traffic area, but it's a pretty visual area. And I know you guys aren't the kind of people who are going to sell their house in 3 years, but if you ever did, it is definitely somebody walking in would probably use it more as like a very visual bar area. It's one of the kind of wow factor areas in the house. Going to, so these are the other bedrooms. So the Mountain View Suite, this cabinet with this countertop, this would be the shower surround and the pan. And this again, it's not the actual shower, but at least it gives you an idea of how the material looks a little bit. And this would actually be countertop material on this here.
I wasn't paying attention, but in the other bathrooms, would it be like a brick look or would it be linear?
They're all
On the-
horizontal, straight line horizontal.
Like right here.
Oh, I just realized, yeah, that should not be brick look. It should be straight line.
Oh.
Just got some easy smells. Thanks for pointing that out to me, actually. But yeah, it would be straight line. And then this
Is that more modern, straight line?
Yeah.
But what yeah, but now would that backsplash that'd be brick laid, right? Because that's
correct,
not,
it comes that way.
it comes that way, but that one is straight.
Correct.
This one is brick.
No, I'm talking about the one in the laundry room.
Oh,
That one comes that way where it's offset. Penthouse. I'm gonna go a little more elevated and pretty. So this has a look like a Taj Mahal. Again, this is using the master shower, so it looks different in there. But this is kind of the look is this in a 24 by 48 in the shower. And then the pan would actually be these little pans, bigger pans.
this is.
So that would be the countertop, and then that would also go on like the niche and the footrest. The kind of coordinates with it. So this is actually the Taj Mahal quartzite. This is a tile that looks like Taj Mahal, so I just like the idea. I feel like it's a very elegant look to it.
Now, not to throw a wrench, but could we do that in the kitchen?
This one? So, yeah.
What?
I'm only laughing because if I had my brothers, I would absolutely put that in your kitchen. But 213 or 212, it's in their whole kitchen. 214, it's on their kitchen or their burner and backsplash. and I wanted your house to be unique, which is the reason why it took me so long to figure out your kitchen, because I knew you would like Taj Mahal. Not only did I evidently know what you currently have in your house, but I knew what you were going to want in your new house. So
And you should have said no to them.
I clearly should call them and tell them to get rid of it, but
But I mean, does
Karen and
it,
Josh already have theirs.
no,
and
but
I know
honestly,
there's
does
no
it matter if our neighbors
Just
have
it
it?
matters if it matters to you.
I don't think it matters if our neighbors.
Particularly, so I'm like, 214 may not be your friends. I feel like you guys will hang out with Carrie and Josh because of the kids and stuff. So I was like, I don't want you to be like, so to have the same house as them.
No, but it's a different one. I mean, I'm just saying, it doesn't bother me if it's the same.
I love it. It's probably one of my favorites.
I wanna know what
There's
the options
also
are in the other side.
Yeah, of course. I'm just throwing it as an idea.
no, it's a beautiful material.
If
and it also comes in
If I
combinations.
can help it, if I fall in love with something that is not what the others
Somebody else
have,
has.
that'd be great.
Yeah,
But if not, if this would be my first choice, then.
that sounds great. Okay.
So that's
Cool.
kind of why that was.
Yeah,
That's the whole
no,
reason.
I get it, I get it.
One has polish, one has leather. Yeah.
What's leather to me?
Leathered, so leathered is a little bit, it's like the cover countertop is leathered.
That rock fantasy. The one you have already.
No, I know, I was just looking at the top
I think I'm ready.
I didn't give you authorization to go there. We haven't even gone back to revisit, you're just starting discussions. It's all our decision anyways, I don't know why you're over here. So that's the leather version of it. And
Oh,
honestly, so it's a quartzite, it can vary hugely depending on the
Yeah.
slabs, I'm very particular
I
about
like
the
the
slabs of
leather
that,
version.
like I go and pick them out individually just because it has to work with
Okay.
everything else.
and if we were to do something, let's just say we did something like this in the kitchen, what would you do in the penthouse then? Would you stay?
I'd still be fine with that, yeah, and
Okay.
especially you could do the polished in there, I can do this in the
Okay.
kitchen.
Cool.
So that's kind of where we are. I'm gonna also go here with you. So I know originally I estimated on hard surfaces and cabinets, so your original estimates were 300, this is actually coming at 229. This was 45 to 42.
So phase 3 would be about 270.
You've also, the only other thing that's on here besides cabinets is I think I had got a couple little things. If you do epoxy,
Yeah.
which was never estimated, and then the other thing was the appliance handles, which is like $1,000.
Okay. So we'll get 275-ish, or like, that's fine, it's still south of 3.
Yeah.
If we wanted to do something different on the fireplace, like what they have in the model where it's like a slab, or I know like right now in the current model, there's like a line,
There's a slab of Schluter reveal.
but let's say we didn't wanna do the Schluter reveal, would that be the same price point as this? Would that be
Nowhere
more?
near it, it'll be a lot more.
That would be a lot more.
Yeah. So that was one of the areas where I was kind of like, I love the texture feel and it saves you a lot of money from doing a slab. We absolutely do a slab, but it will definitely increase the price of it.
How much would it go up to?
Let me look at see how much that piece was.
Cause you said Schluter was more expensive, right?
The Schluter's more expensive and then also the slab was more expensive. So this portion of it was like, the tile part was like $9,800. Let me look at if I can find another house where I did a slab on it, just to give you an idea.
What did 214 do? Cause it's the same model.
We did a tile,
It.
yeah.
And then is this considered slab or is this also porcelain? That's slab, right? Cause that's the primary wall of the house that everyone's gonna see. Is the fireplace wall in the great room. Right?
You're just
Oh, I'm
looking at a
looking at
different
another
house.
house with the fireplace. It's also changed. So like, I did another house with the slab was in there, it had the sugar reveal, but that's not a huge part of it, but it was like $40,000 versus $10,000, so.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's $40,000, depends on the slab, but it's definitely 3-4 times the
Okay.
slab versus the $10,000.
Well, something to think about.
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
For a second.
Like I said, I know you're trying to keep your budget in mind,
Yeah,
so I'm
but
over here like,
but
I was
the
like,
same-
that room, that's too expensive, we're not doing this, but at the end of the
But-
day, like,
But we could,
you know where you're at, so if it's really too high.
but I'm also saying that's the main focus of the house, so we would spend there and maybe cut back somewhere else or figure out.
Maybe Tanner can make
I'll start digging myself.
Yeah, so he'll help you out.
With it though, what do you wanna do with the kitchen, or what other options do you have for the
Yeah.
kitchen if you didn't do Taj Mahal?
I mean, there's tons of different options, I just wanna give you an idea of what you're looking to do. You know, you want, like, is there any part of that you like, or do you wanna change it completely? I think that's important.
What's the slab in the model right now? I know she loved it the first place.
Yeah, I do.
Slab,
And that's very different from what we have.
Anywhere.
and slab on the island?
Yeah.
Is that one that's dropped? They're very gray, that's the only other thing I would say, is,
Okay.
so that house doesn't necessarily show as gray as it is.
But what's similar to that pattern?
I feel like it's dropped, but I don't.
And then in your current design, is the square different? Because in the model it was different. You see that?
No, it's not.
It'd be the same?
It was the same, yeah. Just with this particular look,
Got it.
I didn't really feel like it worked for like another material.
Got it,
here.
got
But obviously, if we change it to multiple materials, just in that particular case.
You
I
see the elevated part of the
Yeah,
island?
it's honestly
in the model.
not a lot different, it's
Yeah.
very similar, it's like, if you have to look at them to know that they're different, but they are different.
Yeah.
Cause Kim pointed that to me first time, she's like, honestly, she was convinced that the square part was builder grade and then the rest wasn't.
They're not, the whole
Yeah.
thing's upgraded, but they're definitely different,
Yeah.
and again, it's, for me, they're so close, it's almost like when you wear black shirt, black pants, where you're like, that's a little bit different.
Yeah.
This one is possible.
Yeah, and that's why in this case, if I was using what I was using, I didn't feel like it would change
Yeah.
too much, it was just sort of,
Let me, sorry.
Okay, so
I think
why is the kitchen always the
always.
Always.
where
And that's why we made the stupid choice because we were so fatigued with the whole house when we renovated it in 2020 that we left the kitchen counter to the last and we just got out of fatigue, chose the wrong material.
But I still love the colors.
I know, but I'm just saying it was just the kitchen has always been the hardest for us. It's where we all end up hanging out, where we have friends over too.
you know,
It's nice. Kitchen is everything.
It draws the attention. That's why we love the box stairs. It also draws a lot.
It's
Yeah.
This is the floor, right? For all of them.
Yes. I like the floor.
Yeah.
there's symphony gray and raw concrete, which is what's in there. I'm gonna go check downstairs. It's dropped.
Oh, it's dropped.
Drop means it's not available.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, then why even look at it or something? Yeah, I'm gonna sit down for a second.
You okay?
It's mad at me.
No, we
Already
drove,
sore from the workout.
and we drove for 5 hours. We were in California, I just came back.
Oh, you were thinking.
Came back for you.
Oh yeah, our cousins were like, stay another day. And I was like, no, we can't. Oh, this is beautiful. So what is it?
It's multi-tone.
Is it a backsplash you said, or?
It's a countertop, it could be used as a backsplash, it could be used as a countertop.
Is that different?
Yeah.
I like this.
Has these brown
It's got a little bit of like,
veins.
It's different.
I can pull up a picture of it anyways.
this is the symphony gray, and it's no longer available, but that's what was on that. I just don't know
We don't want
how much
gray.
gray you want, I don't
No.
think it goes with the feel of everything else, I mean, we can absolutely. use
What are the other
electric
options in
lights,
darker
like,
island?
Going out a little bit, but in terms of like the look of this, I don't know, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff, it just depends on what you're talking about.
It's too gray.
I'm trying to see if we don't go as dark as this, then what are our options?
And then going the green is too much for the kitchen, right? Like we did in the bathroom, the powder room, or the blue. I actually like this one still a lot. The
It is really pretty, like I said, I
This
just,
is for the island? No, what is
what,
this?
yeah, what was this
it's
one?
for your bar, but we definitely could do it on the island and then find something else for the banner on the backslash. That works with it, I mean, I think it still works, again, it's one of the things I actually.
And is this leather?
Well, how is the backsplash going to be this one? Yeah, then that's.
Yeah, I just pushed these two together.
Yeah,
yeah.
So would this be the back counters and the splash? Same?
Yes,
It would
yeah.
be blended.
So I think like, in terms of like, the way you showed me your kitchen, it will look very, very different from your kitchen, because even if you take these two purchases, I think your kitchen's more broken up, you have lighter, but then you have like a tile backsplash, you have black, so it's very, very different looking. That doesn't mean to go with this, I'm just saying it will look very different, but I think we could definitely incorporate this on the island and do something different on the counter backsplash if you want this. And this is very unique, nobody, this is brand new,
So what would go good for the back?
so that's what we need to figure out.
Could you keep the same floor?
Michelle, don't worry about it. Yeah. I think it's just a matter of finding something that goes with that.
Where is this?
So those are gonna be, where is it? Oh, this is,
Oh, this.
yeah, it's the same one that's in the mall collection. I just
What's
switched out. That's the other one. They don't like it anyways, it's too gray. So I was like, I think it's too gray for the everything that's.
So this is the cabinet?
Those are the upper cabinets.
Is there something less gray, right?
No,
You like this? I thought you wanted, oh,
Not, I do want it that, yeah, I do want it.
we're combining it.
lower-
what would be the fridge? What would be the fridge?
This would be the front for you, this would be the low. So you have this here, here, you have it here, and then you have the dark on all these areas.
And this doesn't show where, like, I mean, this is a sample. I get
Yeah,
it,
it's
it's
the
got-
same one that's in the mall.
I can't remember
We'll
that.
go over there, yeah, no.
And then this would go well with these?
It's absolutely, obviously I did go there, so it works. It's just a matter of finding something that we need to, perimeter and backsplash, unless you want this on the perimeter and backsplash, but I feel.
Honestly, as much as I like this, I actually like this more. What do you think, Lou?
Yeah.
I like that it's unique, I like that it's, and like you said, like, yeah, you don't care what's your neighbors have, but at the same time, it's
For the
like.
island,
Yeah,
not for the back.
not for the,
No, yeah, for the island, yes.
Yeah.
So then we have to switch out the back.
then is there a visual with this you could do on the AI, just to kind of get an idea what the bigger slab would look like? I mean, I could appreciate what this piece looks like.
I know, and it's a slab material, so.
Oh, I get that.
So it's, that's why I say that it should be for
You like this upstairs?
You don't like it?
No, I don't know why I
What are you
pictured
picturing?
the whole house being, this. That's what, I was just debating between. be like this on the, let's Google what that
I'm asking, it might be, I'm asking them to send me a picture of it
Oh.
from actual Northern Express, just so I guess, like,
Oh,
yeah, so it
yeah.
could vary a lot, I just wanna make sure I'm getting what theirs is looking right now.
is. This is beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
Can I use this bathroom?
Yes, of course.
This would be great for the fireplace. I'm just,
Well, so right now, the way I had it was on the island actually going on the fireplace mantle, so we could absolutely work with that. Let's see if I can get them to do it and then with that on the island in the meantime, we can look for something that would work with this. Are you guys open to doing tile on your backsplash versus the slab, or do you want slab on your backsplash?
for the kitchen,
Yeah,
I would defer to my wife, but I personally would like to do a salon.
me too, I'm just trying to figure out if I want it to be so plain that it's, but at the same time, I want this to be visuals.
Yeah, I get the debate.
Brenda, with our little novice.
That's similar to the Taj Mahal.
It is, it's a different material though. So we want the backsplash too, that's my concern, it's like, it be too clean.
Am I in your way?
No, not at all. Never.
No.
It's soft, it would be too much if it goes with tone wise.
Hey, Karen, we don't know how to flush this toilet.
There's a little button on the left-hand side.
It's like a little circle.
Just press the little circle.
Ours has got a button on the remote.
Yeah, I don't know why that one doesn't have one either, it drives me nuts, I'm like, why is it, I have to put my hand over it, it's like it's supposed to do something that doesn't really work. I'm not really making this.
What do you need? What do you need? Go to the picture, screenshot it.
Because I can see it. Movie days. Yeah, this has a beach. Swimming farm. That's going away too, right? Yeah. Contemporary.
This, backslash, because it still has movement, but
What
it's
about the
soft.
other one that you said that was like, is it over there?
I think it's too orangey going with that gray. like the tones of that.
What do you think about this? Like, the side.
Yeah, so that's, it's like this actually, so it's very soft and waterfally, so I don't think it'll fight as much, but it will still give kind of a brightness. I just don't want to do something so plain on there when it's going off the wall that it disappears, but I also want to fight with this. But I'm gonna see if we can do it and see how it would look. And we can keep looking at these as well. So nice. Yeah, this is the look of it.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's nice.
So it's almost like it's very soft and watercolor. It has a feel of what we were looking for, but it doesn't, it's not as jagged or like sharp, so I feel like it might be a softer feel to it altogether. But still give a pop and make it bright in the kitchen, and make it not feel so dark with the cabinets and dark.
What do you think?
But something like this would clash with this, right?
I would be worried about it, especially because it can vary so much, and it's got a lot of movement to it altogether.
Because she was original. She bought this one too, right? Was this the one?
No, it was the.
That's I think
That's
the
the
leather.
Oh, that's the leather one, I'm sorry.
It was. It's so weird. It was like I know you.
Fully
We had
disappeared.
it out.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh.
Right? Perla Venata. But two option.
That's what I'm worried about. It's like I don't want it to be.
Can I see how this looks like a, if you have a rendering or I think it has to have not too much shows something a little bit more than
What I like about the Everly, and I'd like to see it obviously, is that Everly has that soft flow, like where this is a little bit more intense, like you can see, do you know what I mean? Where that one's a lot softer feeling. Yeah, 'cause that's this right here. Let me find the pillow.
Casey a little bit.
Yeah, I worry the problem about this is, it just really depends on the actual piece of it, it's a quartzite, but I just want to make sure, I just worry that that's just got too much going on.
Yeah.
Like you're just fighting where if you want the island to be a wow factor, but at the same time you want something really pretty, so when the backsplash is not fighting with it, I think it's softer, and I don't want to do something plain, because if you're gonna do the backsplash, then it's kind of defeating the purpose if you're using something that doesn't have any movement.
Is there any other option? Not to be here.
That's all we have.
That's
We don't
all
have
we
other options. We only have the options I tell you to use. There's tons of options, I think it's just a matter of what.
Is there anything that's not so wavy? It's just something we've seen so much.
So wavy this, you mean?
Are you saying this is too wavy?
Or
Like when it comes, like the picture she showed?
like this is a different pattern. I get it. This is too busy. I'm not saying
Yeah.
like, but is there a different? Like this would be clashing, right? Maybe the Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
So here's a picture, and obviously the slabs go very, but that's a picture of one of the things that happened. So it definitely has a lot of movement, it's very stunning, but I just don't wanna overdo too much, on the other part.
But this would show enough.
I'm gonna have him do a rendering of it so you
Okay.
can see. This is a picture of that.
What did you tell us there?
Juggle, maybe?
Company. Fire.
I wish, yeah, but No,
which color?
Bobby.
कुछ एलिमेंट्स होते हैं जो आप टेक ऑफ करते हैं कुछ बैलेंस अप करने के लिए आप हर एक चीज से अरे बैकस्लैश जो रखा है now this is different. So I don't like that.
Can I see the rendering of this? No, the slab.
No, the picture that
Oh,
the,
just
the
show
slab.
us.
I'm sorry.
I was like,
No. Just the slab.
this is the wrong word.
I was like, the rendering, I'm trying.
I meant to say this.
It would be faster if I was doing it myself, but I don't actually know how to do it, so I won't really do that fast. This is really fast. I get this right away. Okay, hold on, there's a rendering.
This is for
This is that error rendering.
So this would be the
That would be your perimeter
counters.
and the backslash. That would be the
So what?
that's gonna be your if this is our kitchen then it's gonna be the back.
Well, here, I have it right here actually. And so you have this on this little area here, then you have this on this area here.
I know you're used to like a contrasting counter and backsplash, right? So that's what you're trying to.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
because
see.
because you guys have a
Recreate.
backsplash right now. And that's what I was asking him, I'm like, do you guys want to do a slab up the wall or do you already open to
I
the
think-
tile? He said you might want to do slab, so that's the other factor is obviously because it's something with the counter. Or something that would give a feel to it, but if you cook a lot, the slab is definitely nicer to have. Because you don't have to worry
We
about
do
it.
cook.
Yeah, and I know you do, that's where I
And
kind
we're
of.
probably not gonna put a painting, so it would be nice to just have a slab. Right? Are we planning on putting a painting? That
No,
wall?
We're not gonna have a seat.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Like I live there, I'm like, no, you're not putting that there.
So that's what I'm saying, it makes
No,
sense
you
to
You
have
have
a
turmeric fumes on
Yeah.
Well, and you have the hood too, so.
We didn't do the hood, we did the draw, it pops out of the,
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you did the downdraft, sorry.
downdraft.
So it'll be clean, but it's so.
I'm not gonna worry.
Plus you're spending all that money on that splash.
I think,
Oh, I see. So you think it'll look too plain if we don't have a painting and we don't have a lot of texturing? So you feel it's gonna look very bland?
that's
there?
what was one of my
Ah,
concerns.
I understand. I've been picturing it with the picture and I just remember we're not gonna put a picture up
I'm
there.
asking if you can take that, because it was, like,
Okay,
just because obviously, yeah, that makes a difference. But you do have, you've got the cantilever shells, I mean, this is kind of to me taking away from being able to see the splash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being able to see
Yeah.
the look of it.
I think it'll look nice. What are, I'm not saying least expensive, but if we wanted to do the fireplace slab, what would be a good option, because it's not heavily, there's no traffic in it, right? It's not like a countertop that's gonna have wear and tear. What would be a good option for the
Or
fireplace?
slab, porcelain is probably the most expensive option, with the porcelain slabs. It's as opposed to like a tile, like as far as a slab, a porcelain slab are less expensive usually than the like quartz or quartzite.
For the wall, right, we're talking about?
Yeah. So I mean.
That's what we have now, is porcelain.
So like for instance, these are all porcelain slabs. I would like
And then this would not be 40,000 then, you would say?
I don't know exactly how much it would be. But keep in mind that if you're doing this on the island, you wanna be careful you're not doing too much,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
And if we
You don't
did that on
wanna
the fireplace base,
You could do that on the fireplace base and then do something else on the base, absolutely.
what
Whichever
would be the
recommend.
face?
Well, right now I have this, but we can change it, although I do think that would actually be very pretty, kind of makes it very pretty.
But let's say we did a slab of a porcelain, which one would
Like I get too busy with it.
Cause it's gonna be a big,
go? It's be a huge, that's the hugest slab.
It's a very large.
you don't want.
And would it be a single slab, or would it be a visible demarcation?
Not, I mean, they're gonna have obviously some kind of seam, we'll try to
Okay.
make it as smooth as possible. The one
Okay.
nice thing about the porcelain is they can match it and all that, because it isn't a natural product. It's just a matter of island, yeah, so we want, like, we just wanna make sure it's not saturated with the.
Yeah.
Like, that's what.
I do. Yeah.
To be.
This just has so much movement, but I want to be careful with the fireplace. And again, we definitely put that on the hearth, but then the fireplace space, then throwing another slab in might be.
Or what if we went back to this for the fireplace? Does it have to match the island? The base of the fireplace.
It's just still gonna be visible, you can have this on that big.
Can you show the picture of the
Or
gray?
Like that part, that, okay.
The bottom.
like,
Yeah,
down, like,
Okay.
I'm saying, we were talking about whether we want to match the island to the base of the fireplace and have a slab.
Then you have one more thing to match to this.
That's what I'm saying, so I'm saying, rather than matching it to this, leave this in the kitchen,
Yeah.
or something, we could do this on, something different.
I would first choose the slab and then come up with the,
Okay,
yeah, that's just. Because otherwise you're restricting,
got it, so what slab and porcelain goes well? What it does saying, maybe we choose the slab and then go to the, you call this the earth? Heart, yeah. What slab would go well in the living, or the great room?
Just trying to, I wanna make sure we're not, cause you remember you have this bar, so we're gonna have this on the bar, you've got the mirror on the bar, you've got the island that's like a wow factor.
Oh, we're still keeping this for the bar?
I
you
would,
think?
I would
Okay.
still keep it there, but that's what I'm saying is I wanna be careful, to have
Yeah,
like, there's this, like, I don't want you to feel like overloaded with too many wow factors.
yeah,
But at
You
the
have
same
to
time,
have
I don't feel
balance.
boring. This is the only reason I feel like this is more balanced, because you can still put this on it, but then, you know, not.
what other options?
but this would be more expensive than this, like if we pick one of these.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I was just saying this would be more expensive than this.
Yeah, any slab is gonna be more expensive than a tile.
But not as the
But not as
40,000.
expensive as like a quartz or porcelain.
Because if we're gonna have this kind of in the backsplash, I don't wanna overdo this.
Can we do this? And a porcelain? They have some like this porcelain.
I don't wanna do this.
Oh, okay, you're right, you're right. I'm sorry.
But I'm saying,
How dare you have any input in your house, don't talk anymore. You know what, I'll make him a drink.
I'm saying, what I was saying was, in the tile, what are the other options that we have?
Do you want a texture, do you want
Yes.
tiled, so it just kind of depends on what you're.
Texture, yes. Because I'm just give you
Conrad. I was like, where is it?
This is the big it's a big deal. हमारे पास बाहर वो होने वाला है जो था, right? तो
Yeah,
ये जो effect है, I don't want to overdo that.
that's a
Then
good
it's
point.
overkill.
That's a good point.
So I'm trying to just have a nice blend of different types of textures.
What's
in the
this
house.
one? On the original Model 2 from the other lot, I can't remember what it's called, Viewers, Viewpoint? They had a different, yeah, this one, what's that?
That's, we still have that, that's next door, which is in the front. There's also like these,
Oh, is that it?
no, it's similar to that, which is kind of architectural.
Then is the seams visible? Yeah,
They're tall, so they're gonna be ground round, yeah.
there'll be grout lines. Cause this one looked like there was not gonna be grout lines, right?
Yes. That one's a tile as well.
Sorry.
This one's also a tile, so this is a.
There'll be grout lines too?
Yeah.
And how big are the tiles?
Those are, I think, 12. I have to look.
That's true. Is that the same
And
cabinet?
loving this.
Yeah, same cabinets, this is worse.
Yes,
That is beautiful.
this is definitely different. I wrote everything around this.
Like my whole world is going around that. Oh,
And it's not gonna be an overkill to do the fireplace and the bar and this as well.
no, if you do it on like just the fireplace hearth and on the.
The hearth.
Just on the hearth.
Okay.
Fireplace. It's like, smash it everywhere.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, and this is subtle.
I
I
can
feel like
see
it's
it.
subtle, but it's not like boring and flat, like where you're setting money on a slab just to have it be like a white slab or a
Yeah.
beige slab, like it still gives movement, but it's not overwhelming everything, it's just softening and making it really great. I love this, I think this is.
And this would go okay with the faucet,
There actually is a faucet. Almost so much wood.
but that would go, right? The champagne. Just,
I know, you want a slab.
I want a slab,
I'm
I
just-
pictured a slab. What's another slab?
This is,
So that's what's on the backsplash shape that I'm on right
okay,
Where?
the model right
now.
now.
Next door. This would be
That's
ready.
the-
That would look actually.
Can we go take these?
Yeah, absolutely.
Take these.
Take them next door, because then we can see.
I can
kind of
see,
how
I
the
wanna
fireplace-
see,
think
I
it visually
can't
wants to see a little bit
visualize
better.
it.
Yeah, let's-
I just, I'm just saying that this is something that I have seen in all the new homes that we've been to lately. So I'm just trying to see if there's anything that we can, instead of, because if you're going to do a.
Oh, for the kitchen you're talking about?
Yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to have different elements that will blend together. I don't want overkill. I don't want one thing being everywhere. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but this is only for the kitchen. That area.
Yes,
Yeah.
not for the
Fireplace. No,
right?
Oh,
yeah.
no.
You're saying this for the fireplace though, right?
Yes.
But where is
I'm
this
saying
currently?
We could do a combination of this and on purpose. We have this next door on the backsplash in the kitchen, just so you can see.
Yeah. a
Oh,
bigger-
okay, yeah,
You were
let's see.
confusing me too, I'm like, wait, you said you liked that.
I-
You're like, I don't want that there.
This I
It's
do.
here, you're talking about you don't want it on the fireplace.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, and I'm like,
as
like,
much
so
as he
I'm a little
likes-
worried about the fireplace, like, usually somebody is a slab on there, when this is such a wow factor.
Yes,
it's going
that's
too much.
exactly right.
I'd like to see
I-
this
I
in a
wanna
bigger,
Yeah,
yeah.
we can
Yeah.
look at,
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to tell you, that I don't want the slab, once we have it in the kitchen, which looks lovely, I don't wanna do it.
oh, no, just a few.
I can carry this.
It's literally just like, that's, don't take it. This is the cabinets over there, like.
What
Wait.
I'm- you
Oh,
understand what
which,
I'm saying?
yes, sorry.
What can I help you with?
Taking
Trust you, might break it.
Trust you.
I'll break something.
Was there any other room you wanna look, or any other pieces we need to take?
Yeah, was there any questions? Oh, we were talking about master, I think.
Yes, there was something that we said we'll come back
Yeah,
to.
we'll take this over there, I think this one
Is, so these are what we chose for the bathrooms?
For that, for your master.
Master.
Yeah, so that'll be in there.
By the white
And
spread.
the upstairs?
Yes, the white spread. We did the vibrant stainless and
White spread is the
a couple of
both-
rooms,
both
we did the
sides?
penthouse in black.
Two separate panels.
We did the white one.
And then, this is the cabinet, which is the
Which
existing.
that's already over there, so
Okay.
let's take the other one, just need to put that over there.
Let's
Let's
see.
see.
Do we have anything else we want? What was this for?
Nothing, we were just looking at it.
Oh,
I just showed it to you.
it's great.
I'm gonna grab keys. Oh, okay, thank you.
Uli, do we need any of these for looking at, for envisioning? No, okay. Do we wanna look at any other tiles or anything? Let's get a clear picture.
We can ask them that, oh, not some. We're not going that far.
Do you need a phone or anything?
I'm taking this.
The only people that I need to call here are you guys.
Where's the floor? Where's the floor at? Do we have the floor? I just want to look at the floor. I apologize.
This one.
I can take the floors. Got it.